Maddie Adams.
Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for there. There we go, Elon Musk. Blah blah.
So just a little update on what I did here because I cut out some of the beginning. So essentially all I did was I made a bunch of gas and dust clouds and then some asteroids and comets and random moonlets and put them in orbit. And when they didn't start crashing right away, I just used my own Dart program and moved them right into it.
That looks really cool, actually, with the graphics. It's pretty sweet. I like this random hot cloud of fragments out here, too. The life of a fragment cloud, you know. Alright. Bam. Bam. Now the question is, I mean, I don't think we're going to have enough water, but we'll see with the natural amount of water on Mars and some added from these comets and things, what we get. Here, Europeans and Americans get to enjoy because my standard units are set on Celsius, so you guys got to see both there. So yeah, we're hot now, obviously, because we got a lot of crashing, and so now, you know, we do have some water. And hopefully we can get something to really crash into the North Pole. Yeah. We still got ice there. But it looks like we're starting to get some lakes and things here. It's hard to see through this disc. But yeah, we got some lakes. Look at that. We got Lake Baikal on Mars, Lake Baikal 2, near the Caspian Sea. Oh wow. Okay. So I think we've got some nice melting here up at the caps. Alright, let's let it keep rocking. Hello, fragment. Lots of water going now. I don't know, guys. What do you think? We got some algae blooming on the shores yet? It's probably too hot. But maybe some streamophiles in the hot boiling water. The interesting part here is, as you can see, looks like we got very hot and very cold areas because we just had a couple impacts, so there are definitely some areas where we could have life here. I mean, you know, theoretically. And they said, as you can see here, guys, I haven't actually manually adjusted anything. So all I did was just crash a bunch of stuff into it. Let's check that out. This is Mortor. I was going to crash some more stuff into this, but it's just this very interesting dichotomy that we have here where very hot and very cold regions. You can imagine that, you know, our Earth probably had many periods like this. You know, we look back and we always think maybe the Earth was an entire fireball, but maybe there are periods where, you know, it was like this. One side of it was more solid, one side of it was melted. Oh, hi, buddy. Let's follow this guy for a little bit. This is turning out amazing. Earth is still Earth. Speed this up now. Starting to see more atmosphere, though. We can actually see it. See the clouds going around. Now, interestingly enough, with the lack of magnetosphere, yes, Mars would lose its atmosphere, but it would happen very slowly over time. So, you know, and actually given the rates that we pump greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, you know, it's quite feasible that if you could possibly get a settlement set up, you know, you could create enough atmosphere that even though some of it's getting stripped away, you're creating it faster than or at the same speed than it's being stripped away. Yeah, look at all these clouds now. Let's pause it. Look at that. so that is no... We just crashed a bunch of asteroids and stuff into it. So, you know, maybe while we're working on the Artemis project, we just crash things into Mars. I'm sure that wouldn't have any catastrophic negative effects, he said sarcastically. You can imagine this as much how the Earth would have formed, like I was talking about earlier. You know, you have... That's why scientists say it's like we needed that hot, crazy period to get us to where we're at, possibly. Because look what happens afterwards once it starts to cool down. It's just beautiful. There's our mountain. There's our Olympus Mons. So yeah, I think the Vias Marineris turned into a giant sea. Impact crater, maybe the Hellesponitia inland area. Polar cap turned into a sea. Look at all these little lakes we got going on. Might be the best I've ever terraformed Mars yet. Actually got clouds going on in the atmosphere here. Just awesome. The top view of planets is always interesting. It's one of those rare kind of views that we don't see very often. Just awesome. Now the next thing that this game needs to upgrade is, I wonder if you do this long enough, will we start to see like algae grow here, like start to see green around the water or something like that. That would be really cool. But yeah, again, all I did here, you know, I didn't use any of the heat ray tools or any of the cheating tools. All I did was basically put a bunch of comets and a bunch of dust clouds and some asteroids in orbit around Mars, and then I collided them a bunch of them together, and let's look at the results. We've got actual clouds now. Let's see what the average temperature is now. So we still have a very hot average temperature here, obviously. But the very hot areas are still concentrated to where we had our two major impacts. And as you see here, so sorry, I am not a Celsius person, Europeans. Actually, it seems like the entire planet is hot now, so I guess that heat has now spread throughout the entire planet a little bit more, probably throughout the core. And look at that though, actual lakes on Mars. Alright guys, I'm gonna save it here, I think, and until next time.
Maddie Adams.